Hey, Patrick.
I've been talking to. Hi, how are you? I was just talking to Bobby. I mean, I saw how much he's made here in less than 30 days, and of course that got my attention because it almost sounds like it's too good to be true. I just was trying to understand how his earnings in relation to the number of people he's recruited who have paid the one-time fee or whatever that is, and from the actual system generating profits from the mining and so forth.
When I ran the numbers, this was actually before I talked to Bobby. When I ran the numbers, with the amount of people that he recruited, in order for him to have received $40,000 plus in the form of payment, he would have to have recruited 1,000 people, right? Because it's $47, one level every person that you personally recruit. And with that, and after talking to Bobby, which before I'd already figured that he had roughly recruited 50 people. So looking at 50 people multiplied by 47, you'll get 2,000, roughly 2,300 and some change, somewhere in that range. So that leaves $40,000 that the system would have had to generate. So, that, and just looking at the numbers, the system had to have generated because it's, Bobby hadn't recruited 1,000 people.
Okay, I get what you're saying. That's freaking unbelievable. It's crazy. Have you experienced those same results yourself, Jeremiah?
I signed up last night when I first talked about it. I'm new, but I understand how a lot of this stuff works. So, but looking at it, naturally, I put numbers behind everything I do. Looking at it, they'll start showing once you log in and you pay, it'll have in there that after your first payment, it'll basically give you a projection of what your next payment will be. So it won't show anything until your first payment. So I'm waiting on my first payment to happen, and then at that point, I can start running numbers after that. So, because I got a couple of people I signed up personally, which I know how much that is, and I just take the difference and I can tell basically just by the numbers of what, how they typically are doing it.
Okay, so what are we getting for the one-time payment of 47? Or is that a one-time or is that a monthly payment, that 47 and that 97? Do you only pay that one time or what?
Yeah, the $97 is the cost right now. It's a one-time cost right now because it's naturally in its early phases of launching. So after that, later on, I suspect that there's going to be a monthly cost moving forward for individuals who come in later. But for us, the people that gets in before that happens is a one-time payment of $97. And what you're getting, you're actually getting mining. So you actually mining and you get the value of what they're mining. They split that up between the people that's naturally in.
Got it. What was the $47 for? What's that?
That's your commission. So that's the 47.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Okay. So do you guys, Bobby, or Jeremiah, are you aware of other people in this thing that have been making this kind of money that you've been making, Bobby? Have you talked to anybody else or heard of anybody else?
Not at all. I actually got an email, like I mentioned to you earlier. I feel lucky to have gotten the email. In my email, I get a lot of email. I'm sure you do too, being a marketer. But some things I open, some things I don't, especially if it's in my spam. This was in my spam, and I seen it say profit glitch, and it just sounded different to me. So I just opened it up, and when I started seeing the thing about Bitcoin and mining, I started reading on it. I'm like, man, this thing sounds like it's a bank or currency or something. Let me just check it out more. And when I found out, what it can do, I said, it's just $97. Let me just give it a try. So I didn't get a upline to send me this thing. It looked like it came directly from the company itself. And when I looked up the company's in Spain. I looked up who is, and looked like a guy by the name of Gabriel is over it. So I don't know who he is. I never met him before, but somehow he or one of his staff got my email and probably many other markers. I'm sure he just didn't send it to me. I just happened to take to YouTube because I'm a YouTube guy anyway. I've always been on YouTube. I do music videos as well. I'm a singer and songwriter, so I naturally jump in front of I jump in front of the camera before anybody. So I'm sure just a matter of time before somebody else does it as well. But I don't know anyone yet, but I'm sure we're going to see some people.
Being, so to speak, in a smaller amount, especially in detailed information. So I'm gonna see, and I think they're really bogarted because I don't think they expected for this to move as fast as it's moving now. Because I did a transaction. I helped two guys do a transaction today, and one of them, the Bitcoin didn't process, so he sent in a email, a support ticket, and he got a response back, and the response, said that basically we have to do all of this manually, for the $97 right now. So that kind of explains why it's a huge delay in between when a person actually pays and then when the commission is actually showing up in your back office, because they're doing that manually, because it's no way that they would be able to actually keep moving forward by allowing people to just come in at $97. So it's going to have to be a break-off point before they actually start, charging the people. But like I said, I don't think they was prepared for this to get into hands that fast and then really get out there and start moving it. Because I signed up last night and I shot out an email right just to my list, and there's 11 people signed up already, and I hadn't even majorly shot it out there nowhere. So doing it manually, and it all depends on what kind of support staff. Yeah, so evidently he don't have a huge support staff because he's going through Zendesk. So that's a little platform. Yeah. So
familiar with that.
Yeah, so he don't have a huge support staff to handle it. I think he's doing it a lot himself. For right now, to get things going. So that's just my take on it. I feel like everything is saying that it's legitimate, because you can't have a debit card, credit card without a merchant account. So it's not one of those small type deals to where anybody can just pop up something. If you got a merchant account, you kind of separate yourself from, so to speak, the scammers. So I looked at just by them having access to a debit card, credit card, to where they receive payments, was a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. And then the communication back when people have an issue, that was another good sign. So everything is looking good. Bobby, if Bobby actually received the money in his PayPal, which he did, that means that the API has had to be integrated from them to PayPal. So whoever it is had to have a PayPal account. In order for them to have an API to PayPal. So
yeah. So when you sign up and pay, you can use a credit card or a debit card, or do you have to use PayPal to sign up?
No, you actually, which is smart on their end, you don't use PayPal to pay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they only use debit card, credit card to pay, and naturally Bitcoin. to pay, and you just receive money through PayPal.
I see. Okay. Good. And so Bobby, did you feel like when you signed up, you said you brought in like I think that 2 people paid on out of the 11 in the first few days or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get your first like couple thousand? How many days like after you signed up?
I want to say maybe like 10, 11 days. I want to say that's when I first noticed. Yeah, when I first noticed a big chunk of money in there. My first 5 days, I saw about $1,800. So it wasn't much then, but like 11, 12 day, I saw like a big chunk in there. And my eyebrows started raising.
And that money was yours in your account that you could take out at that point if you had wanted to?
Yeah, it told me anytime you can push it over, because every 2 days, you have the option of getting paid. So.
Okay, cool.
That's what I like about it too. Every 2 days,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, Jeremy, you signed up yesterday. Did you sign up with Bobby?
Yeah, I signed up under Bobby because I seen. Yeah, the Bobby. I think looking at it, I think Bobby was the first one in. And the people signing it just so happened it's now starting to get into marketers' hands. Yeah. And it's starting to majorly move, because after I finished this Skype call I got today, if those people, if he got a certain limit of people, it's about to be got.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got to sign up for free, right? And then you pay after you sign up.
Exactly.
Because I'm just doing it as we speak.
Okay.
I just want to see if I could get in there.
Yeah.
And see what happens. So I'm signing up with you. I just got into the back office.
Okay.
Okay. So it says okay, I get it. So so I have to click to get instant access to pay.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah. So that first string that you own before you actually go pay is actually a good string to read through, because it kind of give you the so to speak the structure of what they're doing, because it's not only Bitcoin. It's not only Bitcoin that they're mining that they're doing. They have another part that I guess later on that they will be bringing into play to offer people other streamlines of opportunity. That it looks like that they will be plugging into that later, which to me it clarifies that it is really a really good business plan, because now not only is they making money from mining, but they making money. They will continue to generate money by recognizing programs without people having to go from one place or look for an opportunity all through the internet and not know what they really getting.
Right. Okay. And so after I pay this $97, that's when it's going to give me an option to get the debit card.
Yeah. Right. On the left hand side.
Is that free? And you just order it, or you got to pay for that?
Yeah, you pay for that.
You pay for that.
They give you 25% off when you sign up. Now, it's 2 ways you can sign up. You can actually sign up separately. So, like when Bobby signed up, he actually got access to an affiliate link through CryptoPay, which he probably don't know. But you can actually take that link from CryptoPay, Bobby, and you can actually market that link of his own to where people can actually have access to their Bitcoin account, or create a Bitcoin account through CryptoPay and connect the card from that Bitcoin account.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's how it works. You have to have a debit card connect to a Bitcoin account. Do they pay you in Bitcoin or something?
Yeah, it's mining. So naturally, if you're mining, that's they keeping it I mean, if you mine it, that's what you do. You send the money to like a crypto, almost like a bank, so to speak, and that bank will convert it for you in the form of where you can use it out in the world.
Can you use any Bitcoin account like Coinbase or whatever? Or does it have to be their crypto account, whatever?
That I don't know yet, but it would seem as though it would be smart to use what they got. It's because they already got direct links from them paying you right into the account. It's just much easier, less headache for them to do it that way.
So you got, Bobby, you got paid first the $40,000 into your crypto account?
No, PayPal.
Oh, so you chose PayPal instead.
Yeah.
So you could have had it go into a crypto account, though. Or not?
Yeah, he could have had it going to a crypto, but he didn't have that set up. He didn't set that up until afterwards.
And the debit card is tied with the crypto account.
Correct.
His name's Jeremiah? Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, I got you now. I just want to make sure I understood that. Okay. So that would be the way to go then, obviously, if you're going to make this kind of money, you want to have the crypto account and the debit card. Just skip PayPal. And really, it seems like to me.
Or you can go direct. You can go direct to your bank.
You can?
Yeah, they got an option where you can go to direct to your bank account. At least that's what it said. Now I know PayPal and the card would be probably once you finish creating the account, the card area will pop up. Bobby, on the card section, did that pop up after you created your account, or was that there from the beginning?
Are you talking about on the crypto side?
Yeah.
I think it was before.
Okay.
Okay. So the more options you have, the better, actually. Bank account, crypto account, PayPal. You could take a couple thousand one day into your PayPal account, Try different ways, yeah.
Just not as much as I did. Just not 40,000. Don't put that much.
No. Well, I mean, here's the thing, Bobby. You got in at the right time. The question is, the people like myself or Jeremiah, if we get in now, are we going to be able to experience the same kind of result?
Yeah.
Or if the profits go down when there's a lot more people. That's the thing we don't know, right?
I hope not. I don't see why. I mean.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what we don't know. Now, that's possible, and the reason why I say it's possible, now the way that I look at it is even if as more people come in and pay, because those are the people that pay is the only ones that's gonna actually generate, unless they have something else planned down the road, and we don't know that exactly. Because if they got something else planned, then all of the people that actually is part of the system, whether they paid or not, can benefit the company. So I don't know exactly which direction or what they plan on doing later, because if they allow you to move up in rank by the number of people that actually just come into the company versus by the people that pay, it has to be more to it, and clearly it's more to it because they already have the base platform that's structuring a little bit more. So it's very possible that they have some, but getting back to the amount that's paid in crypto and mining, they already been generating a lot of money. They generate a lot of money day by day. Just because of, and I'm looking at this as they are legitimate.
Okay.
And if they're generating money already, then it would just make sense for them to split that money up to the people that's coming in and paying. So what I gather is the $97 that they paying, or that we paying, is to maintain what they already got and constantly keep the newest chips into the equipment to make sure that the speed is up to par. And that way the company is going to always make money for themselves regardless. But here now, instead of them, so to speak, using their funds towards keeping everything going, they now can use the funds of the people that's coming in to keep everything going, still make as much profit, split some of the profits in with the people that's funding the company now, and just keep moving, which makes good business sense.
Right. Okay. This is interesting. Well, for me, $97 is nothing. To take a shot at it. I mean, I know a lot of people. I could bring some folks into this thing pretty easily, I think. And do you only get paid on the one level?
Yeah.
That's it. It's an affiliate one level program.
One level. Okay, got it. Okay. Well, that's pretty incredible, man. I got to tell you, Bobby, man, you got an angel on your shoulder.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do.
I mean, God, I've never heard of anybody coming into a business like this or whatever you want to call it, and I mean, recruiting even 50 people and making that kind of money in your first 30 days.
Yeah.
I've never in my life heard of anything like this. So I'm gonna join with you guys. Jeremiah, what's your last
Crazy.
name?
He came through me.
I'm gonna go ahead and sign up. So I'll be in touch.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
All right.
Take care.
Okay, have a good
Take
one.
care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.